Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Grace and I'm the gorgeous Nigerian mom. I am filming from the big brown city of Ibadan. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. It's so good to have you here. I'm really sure you're going to love it. So please do not forget to like, to subscribe please, and share. Please comment. I'd like to hear feedback from you. So as you all know, I am a mother on a journey to rediscovering herself. I like to document my journey and share with you people. So if you are a mom and you want to rediscover yourself, please subscribe and sit down so that we can learn and we can grow together. This is just an inspiration video. Everything I expressed here are my thoughts and my opinions. They are not the gold standard. Do you understand? So yeah. So please let's go. Today I'm going to be sharing something very important. It's a very important tip a woman should know if she wants to rediscover herself, and that is a woman getting her own money. Now, the first thing you need to do once you're stuck and you're like, wow, I need to get myself back, the first thing you need to do is to get an income. It doesn't matter, it can be a job, it can be a business, it can be anything that fetches you money, anything legal that fetches you money. Please, that is where you should start from. A woman that is empowered, that is not dependent, that is not financially dependent on a man, has power to fund all other activities that she wants to do. There are so many other things you can do to rediscover yourself. And you cannot do that, well, except you're married to an Odogu, you get. You cannot do that if you do not have your own money. So the first thing we are going to be talking about today is a woman having her own money. And I'm going to be sharing my own experience with you, and I hope you learn a thing or two about it. So let me give you a backstory. About 13, 14 years ago, when my husband and I were going to get married, and we were sitting and talking about how we were planning about how our family and what we're going to do, how we're going to everything, all the things you do when you want to get married. We were planning about this thing, and I, from the abundance of my heart, said I was going to sit at home and be a stay-at-home mom. It's funny, right? Well, it's not. I did, and my husband was like, "Oh, no problem. If that's what you want to do, that's fine by me." Well, you get, and that was what I did. I stayed home for more than a decade, tending to my children, nurturing them, being a housewife. And I said I was going to be a housewife, and I did that for more than a decade. And then this realization hit. Sometime in 2021, when I was having my birthday, it was during my birthday, I think it was July 2021. I was taking stock of my life, and then this realization just hit me. What are you doing, Grace? What are you doing? You know, it hit me so much that instead of looking for a solution, I kind of just spiraled into depression. I was so overwhelmed. I got so overwhelmed with this. Oh my god, I've wasted so much time. I've wasted so much years of my life. Oh my god. This cannot just be all there is to me. This Anyways, I realized that I needed to do something. I needed to do it fast. So in 2021, I after I realized this, it took me another year. I didn't know what to do. I just knew I needed to do something, but I didn't know what to do. So it took me about another year to come to the conclusion. Okay. Uh, at least I don't know what to do, but let me just first get a job. You get So I put all my CVs together and I started applying for jobs. But I forgot I was in Nigeria. You cannot just say you want to get a job and you get a job. So anyways, after about 6 months of applying and applying and applying, I didn't even get one interview. Okay, well, I got some interviews, but they were not just. Anyways, I didn't get a job, and I came back again to the drawing board, and I said, okay, I didn't get a job. What else can I do? Now, in 2020, in 2015, 2016. While I was nursing my first child, I had this child and I was pregnant with my second, and I had a lot of time in my hands. So I talked to my husband. I was like, "Oh, I sit at home all day and do nothing." And I didn't know what to do at the time. I told you I had told my husband that I was going to, sit at home and raise the children. So I didn't want to do anything that would require me to, spend so much time outside. So I just needed to just pick up maybe a hobby or something. And so I said I was going to, let me just learn tailoring, since it's going to be very important. It is going to be a useful skill for me and the children. So that was what I did. I started going to this roadside tailor to learn tailoring, and I did that for some months. And then after that, and after I've had my child, my second child, I just went to let me just perfect this skill. You get? So I went to fashion house and did perfect it. So I just learned that skill and I kept it. I told you I said I was going to stay at home, and so after I realized that I needed something to do, I realized that this is job searching is going nowhere. You have to, find something else to do. So that was what I did. I just I think I can make clothes. Let me just, pick up this. Let me make it a business. So, anyways, that was how I started my fashion business. I started this business officially last year. Okay, guys. So, I started this business, and so far it has been going well. Well, it's still in the early stages and everything, but so far it's going well, and I cannot tell you how much this starting this business has boosted my self confidence. I don't have much yet. In fact, in a month we hardly make any sales or any we hardly get any customers to come in. But still, the fact that I wake up, I take the children to school, and I have a place that I go to where I can get money, it has really, really, really boosted my self confidence, my self respect, and dignity. And guys, I cannot overemphasize this. You need to get an income. I know it is scary getting back to work after all these years and everything. Your skills are somehow outdated. Brush up on your skills. There's nothing you are built to do hard things. You can do it. You can do it, and you can. I really, really believe in you and yourself. Your future self is going to thank you for that decision, to go back to work. Please take it really, really serious. And as I finish this video, I want you to know that motherhood is not all that you are. You are it is just a part. It is just a part, a tiny part of all God has made you to be. God did not make you just to become a mother. You are an individual full of potential, full of, God has given you your purpose, your destiny, your dreams, your visions. And motherhood is just part of all that thing that God has deposited in you. And I really, 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 really hope you do not let it go to waste. Please. Thank you guys so much. And please don't forget to like, comment, and share. Like I said before. On to my next video. See you guys. Bye.